Hi guys, welcome to ARK Invest Daily in 5 minutes or less. This is March 4th edition and the day was not good at all. A bloodbath out there, guys. But in the positive side, we see that ARK Invest is investing more in growth companies like Skillz, Workhorse, VUZI, among many others. We'll go over the details on the other side. And they are selling more stable stocks like FANG, PayPal. And in one of the interviews, they did say that FANG, they treat it more like a cash position that they can sell and buy growth stocks in one of the interviews, if I remember correctly. But stay with me and like and subscribe, guys. This is a new channel. Your like and subscribe helps a lot. And see you on the other side.
Ready, set, let's go. It's gonna be a show.
Hey, welcome back, guys. So this is ARK summary data. We dive deeper into biggest moves a little bit later, but we look at overall numbers first. For the people who are new, we always keep track of market value on daily basis. So looks like it's another bad day. It has gone down by 7% to 46.4 billion. So this is last 25 days trend. It's downward and not a great day again. Probably the worst day since quite some time. 7% down to 46.4 billion today. In terms of number of companies, the trend was upwards in past, and we know they have reduced some companies like Honeywell here. Here they reduced one and added one. You can watch the old episode to figure out which one it was. I don't remember off the top of my head. And here also they reduced one company, which was Salesforce. So since then they have been maintaining 263 companies that they have invested in. And we take a quick look at the distribution by various ETFs. In general, the picture looks the same. Innovation fund leading the way, followed by genomics, next generation web, fintech, robotics, and autonomous systems, print, and Israel. We know there will be a new ETF called space ETF, which will be added here. And hopefully I can show that slice of pie once it's added. And then there is a ranking by companies. We know that Tesla is #1 since ever. And followed by Teladoc, Square, Roku, Baidu, Shopify, and then we always take a look at some of the companies that we love. Palantir is 34 now, so that has gone up by a lot. It used to be more than 100, I think, in past. The ranking in their portfolio for Palantir, it has gone up by a lot. Now we take a look at Bitcoin, which is 43, kind of maintaining the same range. Then you have Nano Dimension, which is our favorite, which is generally in 80s or high 70s. So today, let's take a look where it went. Oh, it went into 90s. So the stock price probably reduced even further to $7.80, and they're decreasing their position a little bit, looks like. So that's the high-level view of overall ARK summary. Now let's go to biggest moves quickly. So in today's biggest moves, people who are watching it for the first time, we take a look at biggest moves by number of shares or percentage of shares that changed from compared to yesterday. And we also look at biggest move by dollars, which is market value. So we'll go over both of these quickly. The highest position added is in One Life Healthcare. ONM is the ticker symbol. They added 61% more share, increasing the count to 1.1 million. As the stock price continues to dip, they're buying the dip. Skillz, again, one more company which the stock price continues to dip, and they bought a big position today, 50% additional shares, 2.7 million position now. VUZI is another growth company that they have been buying in past. Look at that share count trend. So as I'm hovering over these companies, you'll see these two line charts pop up for each of these. The top one is share count and the bottom one is stock price. So today the stock price went down quite a bit and they bought 25% extra shares for that. Then you have Berkeley Lights, Butterfly Network, in which Bill Gates is invested in. They bought again 14.5% extra shares for that as the stock price continues to plummet. Workhorse Group, another popular growth stock, they bought extra shares today as the stock price went down a little bit again. They're buying the dip. They continue to buy the dip. And what do they sell? They have been selling Alphabet. They've been selling Facebook, PayPal, and Netflix and Amazon, the companies that are more stable, that acts as cash position where you don't see a lot of fluctuations. maybe the strategy is to sell those to buy the dips on the growth stocks, so that later these companies don't move so much, but the other ones do a lot. So maybe that's the strategy. That's my opinion. Obviously, I don't know what the real strategy ARK has, but that's what I think based on all the interviews I've seen so far. Zoom communication. So when we look at the biggest moves by dollar or market value, Zoom is the only one in positive I see today under this threshold of 40 million that we have put. So we change this threshold on daily basis to make it more consumable. So we show only the biggest moves. So it looks like they bought a lot of shares again in Zoom because of the dip in the price. So this is the only positive. And then look at the negative. Alphabet, Facebook, Bitcoin, a lot of negatives. Today the biggest one is PayPal. They sold a big portion of that, looks like 21.9, so 22% shares sold. Position is down to 3.3 million shares. Then Tesla, again the biggest one, second biggest one, $621 share price today, taking a hit again, and their position is also a little bit down by 1.1%. So looks like yeah, I'll be repeating myself, but looks like they have been investing more in the growth stocks that can come up much faster and selling the ones that have kind of matured a little bit. So that's the biggest moves, guys. You can tell me in the comments if you want to focus on any one of these companies more. I can do a deep dive into that. Let's take a look if there are any new companies. No, doesn't look like no new companies today. And we always take a look at 3 of our favorite stocks. So let's do that. We look at Nano Dimensions. Oh, Nano Dimensions. So click that. Yeah, the position is down by 2.1%, down to 13.5 million shares. Stock price continues to plummet. Let's take a look by ETFs. Yeah, they reduced the position in both ARKQ and ARKW, and this one is constant. Israel is constant. It's the lowest position anyways. So that's Nano Dimensions. Let's look at Tesla quickly. So Tesla again by ETF. It's a little bit down. Position is reduced in almost all of the 3 ETFs it's present in. Yes, it's less in all 3 ETFs it's present in. So that's that. Then we have let's take a look at Bitcoin that we always do. Grayscale Bitcoin is the fund that they invest in because they are not legally allowed to invest in Bitcoin. So yeah, the position is down by 2.6% to 8.3 million shares of this fund, ending in $41.40 here. So that's all our 3 stocks that we generally keep track of everyday basis. So that's pretty much it, guys, for today. Let me know in comments. Please like and subscribe, and thank you, and shout out to my favorite YouTubers and Kathy Wood for inspiring us all to look into growth companies and invest in them. So I'll see you next time. Thanks.